In the second part of Mark Selby Q action analysis, I will talk about his setup position and dominant eye, cue delivery, and little body movement before the shot. I believe you can learn a lot from the Mark Selby and apply it to your snooker game and improve. So let's jump to it. In my eyes, Mark Selby has perfect alignment. His shoulder, elbow, head, eyes and cue is on the straight aiming line. Also, Mark is left eye dominant player and holds his cue on the left side of his chin, and it helps him to aim at the correct aiming line. This setup position helps him to keep aiming and cue action on the straight line and be a much more consistent player, pot medium, hard shots, and keep his concentration levels high all the time, especially on the long matches. Mark Selby on the last backswing bends slightly his cue, and on the cue delivery drops his elbow little bit and finishes his shot. This kind of cue action helps him to generate more cue power and be smooth on the cue delivery, especially on the screwback shots. In snooker, there are two different cue action styles. Some players like Mark Selby, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Sean Murphy like to drop their elbow slightly, and other players like Neil Robertson, Ding Junhui, John Trop like to keep their cues touching the chin after the cue delivery. So it is a personal preference, and whatever works for them the best. A lot from the snooker audience who are watching snooker are noticing that Mark Selby has little body movement side to side. Sometimes they can't believe that he is a multiple times ranking event winner and world snooker champion. But his body movement is so small that it doesn't make any difference in his cue action. But if you look more closely to him, as he does his cue delivery, his body stays still and delivers cue on the straight line. So next time, as you watch his game, keep it in your mind. Of course, in recent years, his body movement became much less noticeable compared to his younger years, so he did a great job to fix it. If you enjoyed our video lesson, smash the like button, and if you are new, subscribe to our channel.